Mr. Show, for some reason, your theme song keeps popping in my head. Do you remember the lyrics to your own entrance song?
You know, it's funny. I try to forget the lyrics to my theme song. A lot of the guys like to sing my theme song. Well, Mark Henry sings it. Shawn Michaels sings it. So it's a very catchy tune. So, but I think when you hear it as many times as I have to, I try to block it out a little bit, you know, because if I start listening, then I'll start analyzing the words and, you know, I don't know how I'm going to sneak up on anybody and they're not going to see it coming because, you know, as big as I am, I think people see me from like, you know, a couple miles away.
I mean, for us older fans, whenever we hear your theme song or wrestlers from your generation, it's a gift, you know. I mean, I always say that yes. For fans in my age, it's great to see you legends. So what's up with the Raw Legends night on the 4th of January?
You know, I'm excited about it. You know, it's funny because I've been teasing some of the writers and stuff. I said, you know, I'm not retired and I'm not in the Hall of Fame. You know, what am I doing out here with all these old guys? Because in my mind, I still feel young. So I'm very honored, actually, to be in the same, sharing the stage the same night with, you know, Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan and all the great superstars of the past. And, you know, the new talent that we have on Raw now is absolutely amazing, the younger talent. So it's really humbling to still be a part of this business and be a competitor after 4 decades. It's pretty cool.
When you first made your debut back in '99, almost, 20, 30 years later, did you ever think of being touted as a WWE legend?
No, I didn't. I started in 1995 in WCW, and I never thought, honestly, I would really be, I couldn't imagine or fathom being as successful as I have been in this career. I mean, I'm a small town kid from South Carolina. I mean, my dad was a mechanic. My mom was a cop, you know, so I grew up with very humble means. You know, we didn't have a lot of things. I mean, I would work summer jobs to earn money to buy my basketball shoes, you know, like to play sports, because my parents didn't have extra money for expensive Nikes, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm very, very humbled and very blessed that I've had a chance to go all over the world, meet some incredible people, be introduced to some amazing cultures and cuisine. And I got to make a good living doing something I absolutely love. So believe me, I'm still, after 4 decades, I still wake up every morning and kind of have to pinch myself a little bit and can't believe that, that I'm a WWE superstar. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, watching you perform, I always remember how great you were as a tag partner. I mean, you had great tag championship runs over the years. Who would you say as your favorite tag partner?
It's funny. I have a couple of tag team partners that I love for different reasons. You know, I always love tagging with Kane. I wish I would have got a chance to tag more with Mark Henry because he's my best friend. I love Mark Henry. But I think my greatest tag team partner was Chris Jericho. You know, we were like a married couple together. The way that we argued about things backstage, or where we were going to eat, or how we were going to travel, or if I was trying to get him to read something and I didn't have my glasses on, he would yell at me to put my glasses on because he was busy, you know, doing his hair or something. You know, so. I had a lot of fun with Jericho. I think Jericho and I complemented each other's talents very well. You know, he's a very smart, technical, high-flying guy, and you know, I got to really be a giant when we tagged together. I was a bruiser and an enforcer, and I just thought that combination worked well.
The other fascinating thing about you is your talent to turn face and heel. Almost any time. It's legendary. Over 34 times, I've read somewhere. What's your take on it?
I think it's like I tell a lot of the younger kids now that in this business, just to have an open mind and be ready for opportunity. It's to have a 20-plus year career in the WWE, you have to be able to seize opportunity when it's presented to you, and you have to be adaptable to change. And I think that's the thing, that to keep your mind fresh, you have to treat this job like every day is your first day at work. Because your first day at work, you're excited, you're open to new opportunities, you're open to ideas, and you want to put your best foot forward so that people around you enjoy working with you. And you set yourself apart by your work ethic. And that's the kind of attitude to be successful in our company, is to always have that open mind, because things change. I mean, here's the thing: when you're doing live television and you have a character, you have to update that character or put your character in a position where it stays fresh and entertaining, you know, and stays on people's minds. So yes, I've had a lot of turns, but I like to think of it as I was very good at seizing opportunity.
Sound advice. As you said in your own words, you're not done yet. So in the future, if you could have one more main event, where would it be? What type of match, and who would be your opponent?
You know, it's funny. I'm open to just competition right now. I think that's my biggest thing. Is I'm still competitive in my heart. I mean, I've had all the championships. I've done big matches at WrestleMania and things like that. I think my biggest thing would be able to compete with a talent that I could make better and help them find out who they are as a talent, so that their career goes on and they get to enjoy their career as much as I did. It's just the competition. I think that's the thing that I love the most right now. I mean, I'm in a unique position because I don't have to worry about being more famous. I've established who I am as a talent, but now it's the fun time for me because I can really get in the ring and experience the other talent's timing and what they're doing, and then help them along the way to become legendary superstars themselves. That's what I'm still doing. As long as I'm having fun, I'm still going to do it. And when it gets to a point where I'm not having fun anymore, then I'll find another way to be a part of this business and help. But, you know, as long as they're paying, I'm still playing.
It's something I apply myself, watching older superstars putting the younger generations over. So when you see talents like Drew McIntyre, who you've wrestled before, being the top dog now, what does it feel like?
Well, it's good because you want to see the business do better. You want the business to be in a better position and more stable than when you got into it. You know, and I started just before the Attitude Era, and really a lot of my growth was during the Attitude Era, which, you know, we had such an incredible surplus of talent between Rock and Stone Cold and DX and Booker T and Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar and Edge and Hardy Boys, and just so much amazing talent that to see these younger kids come along, and somebody like Drew, who, when you first meet Drew, you see his size and his athleticism and his accent. You know that he's got potential to really contribute to this business. But this journey is different for every talent. Every talent experiences this business, and there's no strict formula that says, oh, if you do this, this is where you'll be. It's not like that. It's a game of chance. It's a game of rejection. It's a game of hard knocks, and it's a business of creating a relationship with the fans. Because once the fans really believe in you and embrace you, whether you're a good guy or a bad guy, then you understand what you bring to the table, and that's how you build that relationship and that career. Because you can't have a legendary career without affecting the fans. And to see someone like Drew, who struggled in the beginning, who has all the talent in the world, to see him now after everything he's gone through, it's such a beautiful thing to see. I'm very proud of him. I've always liked Drew, and I'm proud to see him, someone of his character and his talent, you know, leading at the top of the board. Because he definitely, if there's such a thing as someone deserving, Drew definitely has earned it and deserves it.
When I say Chokeslam, what's the first word that comes to your mind?
Oh, yeah. When you say Chokeslam, the first word that comes to my mind, Kane.
WMD.
Knockout punch.
The World Heavyweight Championship.
Kurt Angle.
The Miz.
I hate Miz, but I love Mike. So there you go.
Kane?
Smart and grumpy.
The Undertaker?
Cool.
Vince McMahon?
Crafty.
Last but not least, getting superplex from the top rope.
I should have bought more aspirin.
Mr. Shaw, it's been a pleasure to talk to you in person as a fan growing up, watching you perform. Before I leave you, can we get a New Year's wish for the fans here in Malaysia?
Sure, definitely. This is WWE Superstar, The Big Show, and I want to wish all the fans in Malaysia a very happy New Year. 2020 has been very hard, but 2021, it's going to be a lot better.